Okay, we are live right now. Very cool. Bam, 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 bam. Thank you, ma'am. Oop. Bing, bing, bong. All right, we're live. Today is not a survival stream, as much as I'm sure anime, or Alt-Rock, I mean, will be disappointed to hear this. Today is not a survival stream. I want to mess with the spear. Congrats to, it was Alt-Rock, right? To Alt-Rock for getting first. The spear is a really cool weapon, and I feel like, to some extent, I've barely scratched the surface with it, so... I literally just said that any stream from you will be good. Oh, okay, cool. Except this one. I hate this one. Okay, so there are a few things that I want to mess with, because I want to make a video about, like, some spear tech. This is, like, the most fun one, honestly. You can lunge forward while using an elytra. But, of course, there's just, like, gliding. The spears break pretty quickly, which is unfortunate if you're lunging, but I don't actually think it's that big of a deal, to be honest. Especially if you make a diamond spear. I feel like you can pretty easily just get a villager that will sell a lunge book and make a bunch of diamond spears and use that. This, I think, is a lot of fun. Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed again. How many hits is this guy gonna take? I don't have sharpness on these spears, so it's gonna take a little bit longer. There we go. What are your thoughts on the next Minecraft movie? I hope it's better than the first one, but I don't think it's going to be. I think the amount of success that the first one had means that they're going to potentially lean into the movie being a meme even harder, and I think that's a bad idea. I feel like the first movie was wasn't that great because it was just a meme movie. Horizontal mace? Yeah, okay, so some of the things that you can apparently do is you can do attribute swapping with spears. So, for instance, this is one thing I want to talk about. If I do... Wait, hold on. You can do it. You have to be very good at timing it, because it's one tick after, but that's really crazy. You can really, really quickly move by swapping to your hand, because your hand recharges really fast. And so you can do that. You change your voice. I just talk like this when I record my shorts, because it's more like the Mr. Beast YouTube voice. Have you seen the insane parkour tech that ITMG has been pulling off? Yeah, I have. What do you think the next chicken jockey will be? I don't know, man. Like, what do I think the next meme, like Minecraft movie meme would be? It'd be really funny if they just had Jack Black be like, skeleton jockey, or spider jockey. Spider jockey. It's a little bit, it's hard to land, because you have to be mad precise with it. And you have to be fully recharged on your fist. So if you do it too fast, it doesn't work. I hope that they leave this in the game, because I think... Okay, I know a lot of people, this is an unpopular opinion, I know a lot of people think that the fact that the spear can't have mending on it makes it completely useless. But I think that you're stupid if you think that, because you can use the spear 60 times. That is almost a stack of like wind charges. Like that's so reasonable. That is so reasonable to be able to use a spear 60 times. Like 60 lunges, the lunge is way more powerful than a wind charge is. So 60 lunges is so reasonable. And like if you have a diamond spear, man, especially if attribute swapping is left in, if you remain able to do this, it's like it makes no sense to add mending. It just means that you like never have to, that you can jump around like a crazy person, and it's ridiculous. You craft it like a diamond shovel. Exactly, it's so cheap. It's so cheap. You get a villager with the lunge enchantment, bro, and it's over. Like, this isn't supposed to be a weapon that you can use a billion times, because that would be stupid. Go freaking get a villager and mine some diamonds, and you have infinite lunge. Like, I actually changed my mind. The spear not having mending is super reasonable. I didn't expect the movement tech would be this cool. Yeah. Oh, by the way, for those who don't know, you can't jab up. Oh, interesting. The lunge doesn't even work if you're facing up. I didn't know that. Oh. Oh, wait. Is it actually taking durability, though? No. So you have to be facing at least a little bit forward. Yeah, I kind of hope that they keep the ability to attribute swap the spear, just because doing this is so fun. And it is a little busted, but the fact that you run out of the fact that you run out of durability relatively quickly, I think balances it somewhat. I actually think, though, that with the attribute swapping, the speed that you can move at with a spear might be too strong. Like, I feel like with attribute swapping, it might be too busted. There's a very real possibility in my mind that this movement speed is just insane. Spear or mace, which is better? I think the mace is still gonna get used, right? The mace, because the mace has more one-hit potential than the spear does, but the spear is way easier to use and also has way more versatility to it. Like the spear is easier to use, is kind of the biggest thing. And the spear can one-hit someone in full prot for netherite. It's just, you have to be going very fast. The mace you only have to be falling from like 5 blocks up or something. So I think they did a pretty good job balancing it, honestly, where the spear is probably going to be more of a movement utility item. Probably mostly used for its attribute swapping. Oh, the other thing you can do, sorry. Attribute swapping does not appear to work to get around spear durability. I tried. If you try to attribute swap, the lunge ability, I don't think can be... The lunge ability doesn't work if you switch items, or if it does, then you did it too late, and if it does, it still takes durability, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that still took durability. Still... Wait, did that take durability? What was it on before? I don't remember. Speed potion? What would a speed potion do aside from just making you go faster? I believe it does make you lunge further, but I think that's just because that's how speed works. You gotta time it so well. In my 5-year survival world, I kept a Riptide Trident with me at all times. The spear will replace Riptide Trident for me. I mean, the spear doesn't let you go vertically though at all. I guess with an elytra, the spear does let you go vertically because you can go. Whee! And now I'm pretty vertical. So I guess it kind of does, but what did you even keep a Riptide Trident on you for? Like, what was the point of that? I guess in case you run into fireworks. How do you craft it? The spear is crafted. It's very cheap, which is the other reason why I don't think it's super unreasonable that you can't mend it. Like, I think the people who, like, dude, okay, I might offend some of you guys, so beware. This is how you craft it, by the way. It's just like that. There are a lot of people who have been saying that it's completely useless because it doesn't have mending. I think if mending getting removed from the game made you stop playing Minecraft altogether, then you are probably very bad at Minecraft and could, like, dude, mending could get removed from Minecraft and you could just recreate, you could just make a new set of armor once every month. Like, your armor doesn't break that often and you can repair it a bunch of times. Like, mending isn't even a required enchantment in general. And so, like, why would it matter? Like, why is it that important on a spear? I don't know, but people think that, like, it's the death of the game that you can't use mending on a spear. If mending got removed from the game, I'm just making 10 shulkers of diamond pickaxes. Exactly, yeah. You don't need mending, especially with villagers and stuff. Like, you don't need mending. I know the average player, you know what, though? No. I was gonna say, for the average player, they might appreciate mending, but the average player isn't getting mending, bro. Like, if you're, like, I don't think that the people who complain about the spear not getting repaired are people who are getting to get the spear. I don't think they're good enough to get a spear. I think they're just going into creative mode because it's not that expensive and it's not that hard to enchant a new one. Like, spear is no skill? Oh yeah, okay, so here's the other thing that's kind of crazy about the spear. So, there are a few attribute swapping things that you can do with the spear, and I want to make a video about them. So that's kind of why I'm testing them here, and I might even start writing the script on stream. We'll see. Okay, so I'm gonna put myself right here. Oh, that's... Why is the rotation... It's weird to me that the rotation goes to like 2,000%. Like, obviously I'm not at 2,000% rotation. Okay, here we go. All right, so I'm currently standing here. This is my spot. So 4.5 blocks in front of me is the furthest that the spear can reach. So if I'm standing here, then this is 1, 2, 3, 4. I think a creeper on this block should be as far as the spear can reach. If I'm incorrect about that, then I'll feel foolish. I might be incorrect about that though. No, okay, so this is about as far as he can reach. I think I maybe can move him like one. Let's see. Oh, okay, good to know. Did I move him further or closer? I did move him further. Okay, perfect. Yeah, okay, so that's the furthest that I can reach, right? So let's just summon this creeper back in right here. So the creeper right here is the furthest I can reach. For one, dude, like, people saying the spear is useless because the lunge enchantment, or actually I think people mostly saying, or mostly have been saying that the lunge enchantment is useless, but like, dude, the lunge is still really cool for being able to do, like, for just being able to jab into someone like that, you know? And, like, totally gonna be interesting in PvP if you have the lunge enchantment, bro. It's gonna be super interesting to PvP with because you can lunge through someone. You know what I wonder? Hold on, this is something that I haven't tried. Can you hit someone while lunging in fly mode? Because I mentioned you could do this in a short, but you can jump, lunge, and fly. Can I do that to this guy? Oh, you can! Dude, flying through an enemy is gonna be so disorienting for them. Like if you're fighting someone and you go, oh no, I missed. You're fighting someone though and you go, you do that? Like, I suppose you'll have to get good at it, better than I am. But like, you can really go through them. Or you can just... Wait, hold on. Oh, I missed. There you go. You can also do that. Or you can just frickin'... Like, the mace has... Or, not the mace. The spear has so much utility, bro. Look at this. It's gonna be so fun. Block wars are gonna be so fun with this. Dude, so much of, like... The spear is going to change the way PvP works so much, and I'm so here for it. Oh, so, okay. Hold on. Sorry. Thing I was trying to demonstrate before I got so rudely distracted by my own ADHD is you can do... I think this is how you do it. Get out of here, villager. Oh, hold on. I need a non-lunge spear. I believe that that's doing the damage of my netherite sword at the same time as hitting with the diamond sword. Or as the same time as hitting from further away. So that's the other thing. And let me just confirm that. Oh wait, wrong one. Let me get a wooden spear and a netherite sword with enchant dash bone sharpness 5. So sharpness 5 should what? 2-shot them? So if it 2-shots him, then we know that it worked. Oops, I just summoned multiple creepers. Hold on. Oh, you have to get the timing right. I might be, since I am at like the very far range. Hold on. Stop sucking! I'm terrible. Stop sucking at this game, Dash Pum. Am I supposed to do it the other way? Maybe I'm supposed to do it the other way. I'm not actually sure. Was I supposed to do it that way? Let's see. It feels like this isn't working either, because it would have killed it by now. I'm pretty sure I'm just hitting it with the normal spear. Oh my gosh, this thing... Does this do 1 attack damage? God damn, I didn't realize that does like that little. Hold on, I'm moving a little bit closer. I'm not get out of here. I meant to teleport myself back to... Okay, I'm gonna move a little bit closer. I still can't reach it, right? Or wait. Oh, did that do it? So it's definitely gonna be a thing that requires a lot of perfection to it. But let's see. Data get entity. Why? Hello? I'm looking at it. There we go. Okay, so I'm standing here, right? Yeah, that did 8 damage, which is the same damage as a sword would do. Oh, you know what, though? I'm pretty sure the sharpness is considered an attribute, so it doesn't do the sharpness of the sword. Come on. There we go. Yeah. So with, like, if you perfect it, bro, you're gonna be able to, like if there are going to be PvPers who get really good at attribute swapping and are going to be using a spear sword combo where you have a spear with sharpness 5 and knockback, and then you just have your little, you just have whatever mob you're fighting, and you'll go. And it'll hit it with the sharp and the knockback, but do the base damage of 8 instead of the base damage of 5. And you can also attack a lot more a lot faster because you have a sword. There's a meta in SMP combat where you attribute with smop with the mace. Yeah, I know. You just use the frickin' breach enchantment from the mace to get insane amounts of damage. I'm out of here. I keep calling the spear a trident. It's like, it's so similar. I don't blame you. I for a while, and I've gotten used to it, but I for a while was calling it just kept calling the spear a lance, because at the time, okay, so now that they've added the lunge enchantment, I don't think that I don't actually feel like the primary use of the spear is going to be the lance ability anymore. But when the spear was introduced, I, along with probably a lot of other people, was under the impression that like the only thing that anyone was gonna use the spear for was just swooping in and doing that and doing a ton of damage to somebody, right? But now that the spear has the lunge ability, I feel like it actually is a viable weapon, or a viable like movement utility. So like it will be used for more than just lancing. And that's cool. That's definitely cool. I like that. And ow. Oh, how did that not hit? Get back here. Try lunge 255. I can't remember the commands for that, but I saw a video of it and they just went flying. Coming in for a landing. I'm gonna kill these 2 sheep. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's such a fun weapon, dude. This is definitely the most fun way that you could like go around and kill a bunch of mobs. If you have to kill a bunch of mobs, this is the way to do it. There you go. You know, this is a thing that I'm pretty sure is not intentional, but you may have just noticed it. But in some cases, and I'm not entirely sure how to do it, but in some cases you can get your spear to, instead of actually dealing damage to a mob, to just knock it backwards, and I would love it if that became intentional. There we go. Did you see that? It hit it 2 times, but the two times didn't do damage to it. Or it hit it 3 times, but the second 2 were just moving it. And I think that would be really cool for transportation purposes. Also, wait, actually, I wonder, if I do this, will it knock them back with the knockback enchantment? Oh, it does. Try lunge 3 on an iron spear. Okay. It probably has, what, like 3 uses? What is that, like 8 uses maybe? Read our live chats. I'm trying. Trident illagers exist on Java? What are you talking about? No, they don't. Cubic Meter made a machine that makes a pig with a saddle that you can ride, go at any arbitrary speed in any direction, so you could go literally millions of blocks every tick. I mean, yeah, you could also just do this, though. This is a thing. I saw this in a Jude Law video a while back, and then funnily enough, he made a video about it like 2 days ago. But I tried this like right as soon as somebody made a mod that added the spear to the game. If you use a dispenser and a leaf block and a water bucket, you can do this, right? So you can go, we're gonna have to align this boat. There might be a better way to do this, but I'm not sure of it. So I'm gonna grab a chest. I'm also gonna grab a hopper. I forgot that shelves are in the game now, dude. That's awesome. I love shelves. All right, so we're just gonna fill that thing with boats, right? And I'm gonna grab a chest full of boats. Then I'm gonna, we're basically going to put water here, and we're just gonna dump all of these boats right here, right? Then I need to, once the boats are all dumped, which is gonna take a minute, but I'll just tick sprint by like 20 seconds. There we go. So now, if I go ahead and I put a piston here, I can push that, and then I'm gonna need a fence. I can put this guy here. We wanna see Chula. She is not here, so I can't show you her, unfortunately, but I send pictures in the Discord every day of her, so pull up to there. All right, so this boat is now locked into this corner, and it's going to launch me pretty far, especially if I drop myself from here. It's not that far, to be fair, because I only have like a stack of boats in there, but if let's see how much damage this does, because I don't actually know. I tested it with a modded version. Oh, that's not really helpful. I tested it with a modded version of the spear, but I don't know how much damage it actually does with a regular spear. This is gonna be a really easy and overpowered trap, though. Data, get, entity, this guy, health. 100 damage with that? Oh, I went through him. Pause. 100 more damage, over 100 damage. And that's really easy too. It's just the Sonic, it's just like the, you know how you can like launch an arrow really fast and it does a ton of damage? It's just that, but using the player. Yeah, so that's really cool. Another thing that I saw this from Raiseworks. Credit Raiseworks for this. If you add wind bursts to something, I only learned this today, and this is apparently a thing, right? So everyone knows how wind burst works. You hit a mob and you get launched up. I'm sorry about that, Mr. Cat, right? But what you may not have known is that apparently if you hit multiple mobs with wind burst, it will spawn multiple wind bursts, which launches you higher. But that's normally not possible because wind burst doesn't, you can't hit multiple mobs with wind burst. Until now, because you can put a spear in your offhand, and spears are capable of hitting multiple mobs at the same time. So let's use our boat. Let's use our boats here, and we'll leaves. I haven't actually tested this yet, so if it doesn't work and I look like a fool, then you are allowed to make fun of me, but be sensitive because I don't want my feelings getting hurt. Thank you. Where did my hopper go, man? Bam, bam, bam. And then let's just... Did I miss the tick sprint? There we go. Okay, there we go. Perfect. All right, so what I believe I can do, let's see if this works. Oh! Chat, I'm a cool 5,000 blocks up in the air. Okay. Don't worry, chat. It might be a minute before I get back to the ground, but yeah, so shout out Raiseworks for finding that. That is so funny to me that because it's using the wind burst of the mace and the ability to hit multiple mobs at the same time of the spear that you can do that. It also makes me wonder, oh, and so I saw he designed a really cool thing that allows you to get to the world border in like a matter of seconds by launching an ender pearl. You just put an ender pearl basically right next to the player, and the player drops, and then I would assume you put a ceiling above you so that you get launched up and hit the ceiling. But the ender pearl gets launched through a nether portal and gets launched at like 1,000,000 blocks per second and lands, and you get to the world border. You can make trident killers now. I did see that. I saw that as well. It's pretty crazy. Oh, chat, I'm about to die. Can we land the water bucket? Nope. I'm blaming it on the trident or the spear being in my offhand though. I don't know if that actually is why that I failed that, but I'm blaming it on that. Here's where I was. Do live videos 24/7. Are you suggesting that I become one of those YouTubers who live streams all of their old videos, or are you just suggesting that I live stream 24/7 and it's like real live streams and I just give up on having a life? Become XQC. Oh, those are all the boats. That's funny. Dude, I love the weird Minecraft PvP tech. I saw a really good video from Jetism today. I don't know if you guys know who that is, but apparently, so a strong enough mace can actually one-shot and break all of your armor. I had no idea that the mace not only does damage proportional to how much the falling is, but it also does durability proportional to how far you've been falling. So if you fall from like, and then the other thing is, if you get into a bed and then get out of the bed, if you fall into a bed and then get out, you still take the fall damage once you get out, right? And what that means is that if you fall from 10,000 blocks up, land in a bed, you clutch in a bed, and then you get out, you can immediately hit someone and do all of the damage, and you can just store it up inside of you until you get out of the bed. Give at S spear. I think I have to do diamond spear. Enchantment. Equal enchantments. I can't spell. Equals. I keep hitting the backspace instead. Lunge. Colon 255. 1. Whee! That was fun. Whee! Aw. That was disappointing. Whee! I'm gonna do like lunge 10. I'm curious what lunge 10 is. Also, this is surely gonna break it in one hit, right? If I had unbreaking, can I? No, still. Whee! That's so fun. She was the cutest bunny ever. True, I agree. We love Chula. She's so sweet and cute, and I miss her. Oh my god. It's like when you use a Riptide Trident, bro. Alright, I'm curious the level of... I'm curious how fast I will move with a lunge 255 Trident plus Elytra. Okay, I'm about, I'm very far away. Okay. I'm also 5,000 blocks up by accident. Do you guys see what Microsoft announced? The end of Windows 10 support on October 14th. Really? Theoretically, Unbreaking 4 is unbreakable? What? How? Unbreaking, colon 255. Now I have a lunge. Now I have a really good spear. Game rule, keep inventory true. Kill. Aww. Dang. Oh. Oh. How do I make an unbreakable spear? It's a little delayed, chat. That is really funny. I wonder if it's the unbreaking that's doing that? Is the unbreaking having to like calculate a million calculations? I think it is. I think the problem, I think the unbreaking, how unbreaking works is unbreaking, if I understand correctly, unbreaking for every durability that it does, unbreaking is deciding whether or not it does that durability. And lunge 255, I saw like Sliced Lime said this. Lunge 255 does like something to like the 67th power of durability, which means that every time that unbreaking is applied, oh, instant death machine, holy. When unbreaking is applied, it's trying to do that on all of those numbers. Decrease 24 per a level from the previous, no? What? Oh no, I said 67. Wait, that's so fun. Hold on. I just want like lunge 10. I said 6-7, guys. I'm sorry. What did I miss? I said 6-7 by accident. Unbreaking equals 255. Did I do that wrong? Oh, it's unbreaking colon. It still breaks? Oh my gosh, how do I give myself an unbreakable lunge 255 spear, chat? Use a command to get an illegal spear? I already did, don't worry. Meow. I can't believe that didn't kill him. I was going pretty fast. Oh, that's so fun. I can like knock him back, bro. That's so fun. I'm edging the creeper low-key though. Oh my gosh, look at the power. Look at the power of this enchantment, man. It's crazy. I just got out of that hole. Lunge does like 100 durability. I am aware. Here's something that I did in another world. Let's do this for funsies. So, what I did was I made a little ice path, right? Get some blue ice on here. Okay, okay. Get some blue ice. And then it's gonna launch me much further, of course, right? And then what we can do... Oh, I have another thing that I just wanted to test. I'm gonna write it in chat. Test if the momentum of something falling towards you impacts things, which, because I believe it does, but I don't know for sure. I'm gonna test that right now, actually. I think, from what I heard, that if something is falling at you really fast, you can spear it, and it's because on the wiki, this is what it says. On the wiki, it says that it does damage proportional to how fast you are moving relative to the object that you're hitting, which would mean, and I also saw like a clip on Twitter or something of this, which would mean that if someone is trying to elytra mace you, you could potentially counter them with a spear by pointing it at them, because they're moving fast at you. They're gonna also take a bunch of damage trying to hit you. If you're gonna edge, can you stop doing it in front of minors? No. I mean, yes. Wait, I don't know what the right answer to that is. I'm not edging. This is unrelated to anything that you're doing right now. I just realized jump resets for me are easier to do normally, because normally I time it too early, but with the Mac keyboard there's a slight delay. That's funny. Can it one-shot a warden? It definitely can. You just have to be going absurdly fast. I think I was able to one-shot a warden with a Riptide Trident, but it's so hard. The thing is, it is so hard to control a Riptide 3 Trident. Like I don't know if you guys know that, but here, I'll do it right now. Enchant -1/4, Unbreaking 3, enchant. All right, we're gonna just summon a Warden over here. Set block, stone. I'm gonna summon a Warden right up here. Summon Warden. No AI, :1B. And then we're gonna Weather Rain. Oh, okay, maybe, of course my first try I got it, but imagine if that guy was moving around for a moment, and imagine how difficult that would be to actually aim. Also, I really was not going that fast. Like, once you're going obscenely fast, it does become pretty difficult to, like, to aim. Like, if I can go maybe right in a relatively straight line from the Warden, and then turn around on a dime. Let's see. Oh, I think I missed. I feel like you can see why that's the problem, though. Or why it's difficult to aim. You're just moving so fast, and I guess my render distance should be higher. That will make it easier to see. A little bit too high. Will that make it unbreakable? Unbreakable equals. Let's try that, but I don't know if that's real. No, that's not real. I guess I can have it be day and still raining, right? Oh, guys. I can't be the only one who thinks that this is atrocious looking, right? This fog is so bad looking. I don't know why they added it, and there's no way to turn it off unless you have mods. The rain fog is, like, somewhat okay, but the general fog, like, I don't know if you guys know, but there's just a general fog, and it looks so bad. I hate it. I really do. I just want to be able to see things. Get rid of the bracket. I feel like unbreakable is a different attribute or something. Okay, whatever. Let's test the thing where we drop a Warden from really high up. Did the mod just curse? Oh my goodness. What are we gonna do about you, Alterock? Weather clear. Okay, I'm gonna drop a Warden on me from really high up. Summon Warden right here from 1,000 blocks up. And, oh, I forget that it's gonna take fall damage. It also might kill me. I can see it. It's coming. Yeah. So I don't know how much that's going to be useful in Mace PvP, but the fact that it is not, I love that for one thing. I think that is so smart. That is such smart implementation of the spear so that it's relative speed. So, for instance, if someone is flying at you and they are flying at the same speed as you, but towards you, it's gonna your spear is gonna do less damage. So your spear is gonna do the most damage when you're flying at your spear is gonna do the most damage if you're flying at someone and they aren't moving. And that also means that if someone is flying at you, you can take out your spear and defend yourself. Use Mason Spear. Yeah, I think this is pretty crazy. I don't know. Let me see something. Hold on, let me set up my alt account really quickly. I'm don't want to give away my IP address, so I'm gonna just turn on the big face cam for a second. But I'm gonna set up my alt account, because then I can actually have someone in netherite armor spawned in, and we can see. I want to see like how much damage it does. Unbreakable equals true. Okay, I'll try that. I wanted the IP. I'm sorry, you don't get my IP address. Clearly, I'm your alt account because my name Alt Iraq. I don't get it. Can you explain? I don't understand. Did you know about the Minecraft server Bender's MC? I have heard of it. I have in fact heard of it. Seems neat. Okay, let me just open this to LAN. A high IQ person like myself can't waste their time with such simpletons. It's fair. I don't think that, in my defense, I don't think your joke made any sense, and I think you're the stupid one. So, there. Okay. Let me just go ahead and get myself some netherite armor. Some netherite nautilus armor. This is my alt account. This is actually Pesto's. Well, it's my alt account that I let Pesto use. It's renamed after Pesto, though. God damn it. I always do that. I always default to just typing D and then hitting tab, but it's actually... I got 2 pairs of leggings for some reason. Enchant. Nope. Enchant. Pesto Dino. Unbreaking 3. Unbreaking 3. Unbreaking 3. Unbreaking 3. Enchant. Pesto Dino. Mending. 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 I'm also gonna just have a spare set in my inventory so that I don't have to recreate this. Okay. Bed. Set that. Game rule, do immediate respawn true. Okay, so now I can start using this, and I now have my alt account set up, so I can kill Pesto. Romantic, I don't know. David moment, sorry. Oh, I don't know. Hold on. I'm curious. That appeared to have prioritized the... That seemed to have prioritized the spear over the mace. I'm not sure. Data get entity. Pesto Dino. Health. You can't say that? Well, I was trying to... It's because Pesto's my... This alt account is Pesto, and I was like... But I don't want to... I'm not beating her. I'm just in the game, chat. You know what? Hold on. Let me stop being lazy and just have a / effect give Pesto Dino instant health for 1 second 10. True. And when I'm ready to heal her, I can just hit this button and it will heal her. And then she'll be back on screen. Okay. I'm just gonna heal her up here. He said he can kill Pesto, and he said David moment. I don't know why I can't say that. It's just a topical reference, and it's funny because that's Pesto right there, and she's my alt account. You surpassed 10,000 views on a short? Let's go. So it's using for sure. God damn it, Windburst. Why are you activating my command block? That is so stupid. FBI, open up! So annoying. I guess I should just do this. I should just copy it and have it in my chat. Bros, it's ruining my testing though. I can't tell how much damage my thing is doing to Pesto if it freaking heals her. Born to poop, forced to wipe. So true. Based and true. Alright. Alright, I'm doing one hit. That did, okay. I'm pretty sure that would have killed her if it was using the mace, but I'm not sure for sure, you know? So let's go ahead and let's heal her, and let's just see how much damage would it do using just the mace. Pretty sure that would kill her, though. Yeah, that just kills me. Oh, that also kills me. Haha. I haven't used the spear yet. Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. It's a pretty cool weapon. I've been enjoying using it. Okay, so all right, so let me just try / enchant -4 breach 4. It doesn't go to 5, right? Okay. So let's try using a wooden spear. I want to see. Will this do a ton of damage because of the breach? I suppose I should have 2 different maces and we can compare. Enchant -4, wind burst. Wind burst is just so that I can see that it went off. Or I guess I would see that it hit either way, but all right. All right, so Pesto should be on full health. Okay, Pesto's on full health. This is a wooden spear. All right. Pesto took, okay, about three hearts, right? Okay, I'm gonna go back up here. Now, with breach, you know, wait, hold on. I'm gonna do one more test with Windburst because I low-key, I started pointing my spear after I landed, so. All right, so about, all right, it did that much health, right? Remember that number. Well, it should stay in chat, but now we're going to use breach, and we're gonna see. I would think breach should work, and this might insta-kill her. I'm not 100% sure. Wait, I'm stupid. You trying to combine the effects? Yeah, we're trying to see how much damage it does. Yeah, that did way more damage. That's like 7 hearts more. Or something around there, right? Yeah, it's like almost 7 hearts more. Press F3 and D. What does that do? I'm scared. It doesn't do anything. Okay. I forgot my laundry in the dryer. I actually did that earlier today. Fortunately, I just had some gloves in the dryer, and my roommate just took them out. Let me just make sure. Yeah, that does a ton of damage. That's actually kind of nuts, because that means that actually means that you're going to be able to do so much damage using the breach mace combo. Oh my god, bro. Wait, actually, the mace might be cooked. The mace might be cooked, and I'll tell you why. Because you're just gonna fly into them sideways. Hold on. Watch this, watch this. This is surely gonna one-shot Pesto, right? No? Oh. Almost. Okay. The reason that the mace is cooked, this is the reason. Oh, that didn't kill her? Really? That felt like that should have. I'm kind of surprised. I swear I've done more damage than that. Is the because I'm not coming because I'm not falling. I think the breach didn't even activate there. I suppose that's probably why. Because that was just, I'm pretty sure that was just the damage that a spear would do. I'm not 100% sure. I think that it depends a lot on how fast you're moving. Interesting. Or maybe the mace did matter. I'm not sure. No, the mace evidently is mattering. That's weird that the breach would apply even though I'm not falling. But so that basically means you can go, that means that if I go fast enough, it should be very possible to relatively easily one-shot Pesto. Oh my gosh. Come on. One-shot 100 withers. Yeah, true. Breach doesn't need you to fall. Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't realize that. I guess that is true. There we go. One shot. He's gonna find some tech, and every SMP creator will be using it. I don't think I'm gonna be the first person to come up with this tech. I just want to make a short about it. I don't think you can hold the breach in your offhand, can you? How did that not do any damage? I don't think this will work. I'm not 100% sure though. Oh no, it actually does look like that would work. Interesting. So it's kind of, it doesn't seem to actually matter much which direction you go in. I need to turn off do natural regeneration false. There we go. The spear would be so fun to use in a survival world on stream. Man, I still haven't gotten a mace in my survival world. I gotta get a mace before I can make a spear, bro. Realistically, I probably won't, though. I probably will still not have a spear by the time that I'm getting a mace. Oh, wow, that didn't kill him. Okay. You know, you know what the spear is going to add to the game? The spear is going to add to the game that most people are now going to be using. They're going to be using a velocity, an on-screen velocity HUD. That's like one of the biggest things that I can see the spear doing to the game. There are going to be a lot of people with velocity HUDs, so that you can tell, am I going fast enough to one-shot them? And if you're not, you can like turn around or figure out how to go faster. Oh man, it's hard to one-shot. People have been double tapping totems by hitting with spear charge, right mouse in off button, then in offhand, and then slapping people with the mace. Oh, I guess you can do that, can't you? I suppose you gotta have really good timing for that, but or I would imagine you actually have to not be flying with your elytra. You probably have to be falling to do that successfully, right? Oh, this is why I don't like the flight duration 3 rockets. It's so hard to get precisely to where you want to go. Does the spear have any cooldown? The spear has it does have a cooldown. It just has like a normal attack cooldown though. People do it with an elytra too? Really? How do you do, like can you be flying in from the side? It doesn't, you would have to time it really perfectly, I suppose, to be able to. Okay, well, that wasn't intended to kill them. How much health did that do? Not that much. So am I doing it correctly? You just do this and then immediately hit after? Or do you need to do something? Is there something that I'm missing? Or is it just... It's just spear and then immediately after mace? But that seems like the timing would be like so difficult. Doing this adds back to the skill to the mace and makes it OP'er. So true. Bonk. Damn. Hold the spear, then swap to the mace. Oh, I mean that, yeah, that might be easier. But the one problem with that is then the spear is gonna do less damage. Because then the spear isn't having the wind burst. I suppose maybe you can hold and then like as soon as you hit swap to the mace and then maybe have enough time to hit. This seems so very difficult. What's up, Leah? How's it going? It seems like actually landing this is going to be a thing that I'm probably not capable of doing. I don't know how else you would do it. My thinking is that you just have the mace here and then you hit and then one tick later you have to be able to... The problem is that the spear... The problem is you have to time... The problem is that the spear takes a second before it lets you swing the other hand. Like when you have the spear like this, if I turn on my mouse cam, right, you can see that when I have the spear in the down position and then I let go and I hit at the same time, or even right after, if I try to hit at the same time, it doesn't cancel it. So you would have to time it like really perfectly since you're flying at such a fast speed to begin with. I feel like that might not be a thing that people really do. It's very hard, but Enchanter Sky on YouTube has a set of 5 spear tips. How much damage per block does it do? That's a good question. So it depends on what type of spear you're using. But see, that's crazy. With the mace, this 2-shots someone in full netherite. And that's like easy to accomplish. It's like, oh, there are a lot of trees here which make it a bit harder. And I have this pillar. But like, look at that. Look how fast I'm able to shred that person. He shows off an elytra spear plus mace D tap in the 5th tip. I will maybe watch that. Oh, so how much damage it does per block is dependent on what spear type you're using, but it's a multiplier, right? So it's based on velocity, so if you're going 30 blocks per second, right? And a firework goes, I think 30, I want to say it's 33.5 blocks per second is a firework boost, right? if you're actually using momentum, you can go up to like 70, like if you're going like at the max speed is like 70 something, right? And with a netherite spear, I want to say it's a 1.2 times multiplier. So if you're going at 70 blocks per second, it's gonna do like 90 something damage. And then the main thing is if you factor in the wind burst, that's when it gets crazy, because you can do, or not the wind burst, the breach. Are there other enchantments I can put on a mace to make this do more? Is density mutually exclusive? What are the mace enchantments? I kind of forget. Okay, density is mutually exclusive. Are those the only ones? Also, are they just at the bottom of the list, or are they alphabetical? He also shows a lunge bypass where you do the old swap to avoid durability thing, but using a spear. Oh, I've already found that. That I've already seen, except you don't avoid durability doing it, do you? I've just seen you can just do this. And that's pretty crazy, but it still takes a ton of durability. What does density do? I always forget. It just makes it so that the multiplier of like how much damage you do per hit is higher. Fire aspect? I suppose that's something. Also, why is my camera is like low on me? Let me change that really quickly. Game rule 2 daylight cycle. True, I should probably do that. I usually do that, but I don't know why I haven't yet. I'm trying to fix my camera, but this software sucks. Hey, thank you very much.
Brainrot Fortnite Among Us Low Taper Fade 6741.
What is 41 even? Is that brain rot now? I know about 6-7. Where is 41 coming from? Okay. Have you tried Windburst Spear Pogoing? I have, yes. That's a really easy one. It doesn't really do very much damage though, as far as I can tell. But yeah, that's fun. Windburst Spear Pogoing is fun. Oh, I forgot to hold my spear in my hand, or my Windburst in my hand. Oh, that just killed him. Nope. Oh, nope. There we go. Boing, boing. Oh! Wait, does it do a lot of damage? Am I crazy? Was it just because I didn't have breach? Does that actually do a pretty substantial amount of damage? Let me up. Thank you. I hate these stupid fireworks. I need flight duration 1 fireworks, man. They're so much better. For macing, or for like using the spear in PvP purposes, it's probably better though to have. It is probably better to have some freaking flight duration 3 fireworks, but that was 3 hits. Make your landing platform bigger. Now that's a smart idea that I'm not going to do. So yeah, if you were flying from like, if you were landing from, or if you were slightly higher up, it would definitely 2-shot them, right? Meow. Can you die? God damn. You should have been on like half a heart. Why did you not die from that? It took like 4 hits. Jeez Louise. Oh, there goes the armor though. I was just thinking that I needed to repair their armor and then I forgot. Try riptiding up, then swapping to a spear with the mace in the offhand. Yeah. You know what? So here's the thing. I don't actually know if people are gonna use the spear mace combo Because just hitting with the mace does more damage, I'm pretty sure. I'll have to check that. But if you just got hit from right up there, then it would just do more damage to begin with, right? So it's like, I'm not entirely sure what the motivation would be for using the spear, other than it is slightly easier. Like, it would make it slightly easier to land hits because you don't have to time it. But if I just fly up here and I land like a pro, and I jump and I just hit Pesto, she just dies. And so it's like, why would I use this? Why would I use the spear, man? I don't know if, I guess if you really want to use the spear, then you would use the mace in combination with it to get the breach effect. But I don't know, I guess it is much easier. I guess it does seem to be much easier to land a attack like this than to land an attack where you have to go a couple blocks up and then jump, because they have a lot more time to Ender Pearl, and you can't adjust. If I'm flying at someone and they Ender Pearl here, I can go wherever, you know? I don't have any friends to actually test with, but I was watching a video of somebody testing the mace, and it seemed like they were also having a lot of, it seemed very easy, at least in the video that I was watching of theirs, to land the hits with the spear compared to landing mace hits. Test spear with multiple entities? Yeah, I mean, I guess I can do that. It doesn't, it's like, it works. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what you want me to test. It works. Hester's been murdered enough, you can stop. I'm sorry, she's just my test dummy. I have one other alt account, but I keep that one a secret so that when I can join servers like completely anonymously. Mainly for testing. If I want to test like a server that like if somebody wants to send me like a sponsorship offer, right? Especially for like a server, I like to be able to get on that server and test it, right? And I don't want them giving me any special treatment, so I have a completely anonymous username that you wouldn't suspect is me, and it's lovely. Is that a real creeper, or is this one I spawned in? I'm heading off. See you later. Feet Lover 6767 is not anonymous. We all know it's you. No, you don't know shit. That's the alt account that I have to throw you off the scent. You guys may think that's me, and you're correct, but it's not that's not the real alt account. There's not a whole lot of vertical wiggle room. Like if you're slightly too high above a mob, it doesn't work super well. And like that's fine, but I don't know, it kind of feels like some of these should land. Like I feel like some of them I'm like right above the top of the mob, and it doesn't work. I'm getting lag spikes, man. I think it's just because I have 32 chunk render distance on. These lag spikes are killing me. Whoa. Is it just me, or do you feel like the spear is too OP? Probably. I do think it's not an unreasonable thing to say the spear is too OP. I feel like that's fairly valid. It does seem to be a pretty strong weapon. Especially since you can do this. I could not hit Pesto from here. But if I get good enough at it, I can do... I suppose this will probably actually be the meta. It'll be... Wait, can you triple? Can you go from here? You know how people were doing... I think you can do this, right? Or no, I guess you can charge up a faster attacking weapon, right? And then swap. No, I don't think you can triple. I don't think I can charge up using a sword and then use the mace and the netherite spear. But this is kind of crazy. You gotta be really, really good at the timings with this, which makes it difficult.
Enjoy.
This is such a goofy song. The mace is falling height and spear is falling speed. It's just speed. It does work vertically though. That was one thing I didn't expect. If you're just falling, it does work. Whoa. That was funny. I forget if you do the spear or the firework is a funny weapon or is a funny item where I don't know if you guys know this, but if I land, right? If I use a firework and then land, I can then boost forward within the duration. So you could like theoretically do like this and then like maybe they wouldn't notice. Use sword then mace. Well, we're testing the spear. I'm just thinking you could go like this and then just launch yourself forward. They think that they don't know, they don't suspect a thing. Oh, I missed my spear usage. It works while you fall, makes sense at least though. It does, but I kind of thought just to avoid the spear being the same as the mace, I kind of assumed that it would only be usable with horizontal movement speed. That was my assumption just because I thought, and I still kind of do think that having it work in all directions, it makes more sense than just being horizontal movement speed, to be fair. To be sure, it makes more sense. But it also makes it a little bit more similar to the mace. Are you feeling a mace duel? Oh god, no. I hate mace duels, they're so goofy. I can't believe, like, I don't know, spear duels I like. The fact that like mace is like one of the primary forms of PvP now though. I'm such an unk with PvP. I don't really do anything except like sword PvP. But like whenever I watch like an SMP PvP video, it's like, it's so weird to me. Everyone's just like trying to jump around with wind charges and mace each other. Use a spear once in a 1v1 and get called a cheater. How? The spear's only has been out for like 3 days. Spear is cheap, but you have to be kind of late game to use it really good. No, I don't think that's entirely true. You don't need an elytra. This is a thing that that I'm just gonna credit Jude Law for it, even though like, because it's, I don't know, it's easier, and I don't want to get called out for not crediting him, even though I built this before I've built this a million times before he just made a video about it more recently. But if you jump like this and have a boat launch you forward really fast, you can do summon. Let me just summon a warden. No AI, colon 1B. 1B. There we go. And I can go. I think that did about 100 damage to him. It doesn't kill him, but I could kill him. I could kill him in one hit. It just depends on how many boats I add to the system. Unstable SMP has condemned the mace as unhonorable in order to make the PvP more enjoyable. Reasonable. I don't think unhonorable is a word, but I think you mean dishonorable, but can you use spear in PvP or just to kill mobs? You'll definitely be able to use it in PvP, and we'll probably see a lot of people do it too. Is this the new snapshot? It is. Dude, the max is max command. No, I would have to be in the what's it called? I would have to be in the preview. Oh, I wanted to test something. I wanted to test if it matters what direction I'm facing. It appears to matter. Did I break all the boats just now? No, I don't think so. Yeah, so it does actually matter what direction you're facing, which makes sense, but I wasn't sure if it would work or not. Always worth a try. Can I get your honest opinion? Do you think some SMP videos are staged? If you look in the description of a lot of Minecraft videos, you can see that a lot of them will say, like, some of this is staged for the entertaining factor. So yes. A lot of them admit to it, though. A lot of them admit to the fact that they're staged, and that's just, like, part of it. Like, you just kind of know that, like, oh yeah, it's staged, but, like, that's fine. The spear in your offhand, put a wind burst in your main hand, and then wind charge up, then hold down right click while falling down on your enemy. Okay, wait, that was a lot of instructions. Let me see if I understand what you're saying. You put spear in offhand, put a wind burst in your main hand, and then you just wind charge up. Down right click while falling. Oh, you have to be on an enemy. So do I have to be on Pesto Dino for that? I could have sworn that I game rule did random. Did I do that earlier, or am I hallucinating? I thought I did. We're back to killing Pesto. Sorry, chat. What do you think about the lunge enchantment? I think it's balanced. Oh, put a wind burst mace. Wait, I already did that. Sorry, I did that a while ago. I thought you were talking about a wind charge. I misread it, but I did that a while ago. Yeah, I know you can do a little pogo stick. I don't have my elytra on. I am aware of the pogo stick, though. The pogo stick is fun. Let me just heal Pesto really quickly so that she doesn't die instantly. Boing, 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 boing. I'm gonna stop killing her before her armor breaks. What if you use Riptide Trident Spear combo? You can, it's just so hard to aim. If you can aim successfully, then you can one-shot anyone. But when you're moving at like 300 blocks a second, it is really hard to aim. Are you caught up with the Copper Range challenge? What's the next stage? I have to build one copper golem, or like you have to build copper golems or something? I should check that. Copper Age Cape. What's the Copper Age challenge? What was the second stage? The Copper Age challenge continues. The challenge sort. Okay, they need to organize 500 million. I don't actually think that I actually need to participate in this. I think it's gonna still give me the cape even if I don't. But just in the name of making sure that I do, I will contribute at least one item to the Copper Golem. or to the sword challenge. Copper chest. There's video evidence of me contributing, okay? I need a regular chest. So if Mojang doesn't give me the cape, I can say, look, I did it right here. Wait, I want the one for these items. And then we'll just put these items in here. And then we summon a little copper golem friend. Name the spear beans. Why? What if you use pistons plus slime blocks on them to boost you forwards? Boost you forwards? Or boost you up? What's the point of using them to boost you forwards? I think honestly, if you ask me, the thing that the spear is probably gonna get used for most is just the mobility. I feel like SMP PvP players are just going to do this. They're just going to be lunging around using attribute swapping, probably not using the actual spear for damage that much, because from what I can tell, it seems like a talented mace PvPer is probably still going to be on top. You have like, if you have like 4, like if your battle's gonna last a while, I guess I don't know how long the typical battle lasts, but I feel like having a few of these, having even one of them might be enough. I don't know. But if you have a few of them, like you'll be fine. You just can swap them out every once in a while. And then you have like all this mobility. It's hard to do this on non-flat ground. Sorry, I'm kind of sucking at this right now. There we go, I got 5 in a row, that was pretty good. Typical mace fight is 20 minutes. Oh my god. Dude, this is why I don't watch that much Minecraft PvP. I watch trapping, because that's fun. I've seen, I forget who it was. I was watching this one SMP video of somebody that had like millions of views, and I was like, I'm curious what the vibe is, what the hype is about. And they had a fight sequence that lasted for like 20 minutes straight. And it's like, bro, you're not like the MCU. This is not like, it had so many views. So evidently people do care. Oh, my headphones are about to die. Evidently people do care about long ass PvP fights. But like, dude, that was so boring for me. Did I watch Bitzel's recent video? I believe I did. Pretty sure I did. I love Bitzel. You didn't put leaves in the chest, so Copper Golem doesn't have a place to put them. Oh no. Whatever will we do? I don't actually care. I'm just trying to contribute to the challenge so they give me the cape. I'm also waiting for them to announce the like individual challenge to make a short about it. Cause like there's not really any point in me making a short about it right now, because like you don't have to do anything to get the cape currently. It's just a community challenge. Some people try the 5 minecarts stacked together to create insane movement. What would that do? I mean, I know that if you stack 5 minecarts together, they will move infinitely, but I don't know how that would make insane movement. I am not quite sure. Can I lunge? This also, they fixed the bug where this does infinite damage, just so you guys know. I don't know how many of you guys know that, but that used to be a thing, but it doesn't work anymore. Test spear in Bedrock? It's not in Bedrock yet, so I can't. Unless they added it and I didn't hear about it, but I'm pretty sure they didn't add it yet. Look at, dude, the movement is so fun. That's like by far the best part of the spear, just the movement potential. That's so sick. Do I have an Elytra on? Where'd my Elytra go? Oh, it's gone. Sag. Spear one down. Whee! I wonder what happens if I spear at if I jab forward as I'm hitting here. Oh, I guess I just go further, so that's kind of to be expected. Come back here. No, don't go in there. You think you're safe? Why are you leaving? Get back in there. Go in this boat for me, pal. Give me a moment. I'm gonna set something up for you, Mr. Villager. It's gonna be really fun and cool. I fear I need to get rid of you. I fear this is too high up. I'm not sure if this is gonna work or not, but I hope it does, because it'd be really funny if it does. Oh, no. Okay. I really hope that the villager in the boat also got launched into outer space. No, he didn't. Dang it. You need to get launched into space. That was the whole point. You bore me. I'm bored with you. I got a great idea for the spear. What is it? Oh, you know, I haven't really messed with the trident killers. Is that an intentional change? Or does anyone know? Because, okay, so hear me out. It would be cool to have trident killers in Java. But I just figured out, just like 2 weeks ago, did I figure out how to make how you could make a villager killer that's automatic without the player being nearby. And they're immediately adding trident killers to the game. You've got to be joking. You cannot be for real. That is so unfair. As soon as I make my discovery, we're gonna add something that completely makes your discovery stupid. Yeah, trident killers apparently now work in Bedrock. I have not tested them, but let's find out. Hold on. I'm gonna make I don't know what the timings on trident killers are. I haven't built one before. Or I've only built one like a couple of times. But it's also potentially different on Bedrock, so. This needs to be faster. I'm gonna try this. Oh! Whoa. Okay. That was, okay. Nope. Oh no. I'm cooked. It's over. It's over for me. My career is over, chat. All right, say goodbye to the streams. I'm retiring. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I knew that was gonna happen. And you didn't even stop me. Bro did not even stop me. Okay, this looks nicer. This looks better. Dash, I'm tweaking right now. Why? Okay, I think that you could even still argue that it kind of looks like it, but I feel like this is a lot less obvious, so hopefully it don't matter. Okay. I'm thinking what we probably need to do is make these observer based so that they push out faster. There we go. Oh, wait, stop that. There we go. Chat, I don't know if you guys know this, but I've glazed James Gunn a lot in my life, but Peacemaker Season 2, the finale was not that good, and it was kind of disappointing. I love James Gunn so much, but he didn't cook as much as usual with the Peacemaker season finale. Does this work? This is still not that fast. I suspect I can make it faster. There we go. Where did the trident go? Is it still there? It is. Why isn't he dying? Is the trident killer moving too fast? I don't know what I'm doing. It's just constantly stupid decision after stupid decision. Are these like real stupid decisions, or are you just pissed off that you're like losing in Minecraft? Yesterday, I was playing, I don't know if any of you guys play Pokemon TCG Pocket, but I was playing it yesterday and I was dueling people. I was dueling battling against real people, and I just lost like 5 games in a row, and it was so frustrating. Everyone just uses these stupid bullshit decks that have like everyone uses the same like 3 decks is the most annoying part. Nobody comes up with their own deck. They just copy the deck they just copy one of the decks that you fight like the AI trainers. And so I'm fighting like 5 people who all have like almost the same deck, and they're all just using these cards that like clearly whoever made the cards deserves to be fired because they have no sense of what good game design is. It's like I'm using cards that I just chose, right? I'm using cards, it's like, okay, I gotta get my Pokemon to a stage 3 evolution and then I can do 150 damage. Meanwhile, there's this other person who has like a stage 3 evolution, but it's like, oh, and my stage 3 evolution is like 3 energy for 150 damage. Theirs is like, let's make a Pokemon card that's a stage 2 evolution that does 200 damage for 1 energy. That seems reasonable. Get a lunge, 255 spear. I already did. It's fun. If you make trident killers, then can you make arrow bubble column killers? That's an interesting question. I don't think so. Because I'm pretty sure... Isn't arrow bubble column killers work on bedrock what? Based off of, is it a piercing harming arrow or something? Because don't arrows on bedrock, if they one-shot something, it doesn't get consumed? Is that how it works? Am I correct? Am I correct about that? Does anyone know? I'm pretty sure that they do get consumed on Java. I did design something similar though recently. If you've seen that short that I talked about it. And then if you saw the short that I talked about Block Blast using it. Gotta get paid, chat. People be like, he sold out, like, yeah, like every YouTuber. I like money, and I also like Block Blast, so it works out. that really just sunk right to the bottom. Dang it. It's just arrows float forever. So you can use infinite harming 2 arrows. Yeah, but how do they not get consumed when they kill the thing? That's the problem. The arrows on Java get consumed when they hit something. I'm pretty sure there's something on Bedrock that makes it so that if it hits something, it doesn't actually get consumed. Why aren't you dying? Oh, see, the arrow disappeared. In bubblegums, they're forever moving, so they don't get consumed. Oh wait, that's why they don't get consumed? I could have sworn it was because. Should I launch Bedrock? I only have a few minutes left of stream, but I can launch Bedrock. Let me show you guys something. I noticed this a while ago. I'm tragically did not think of any utility for it. I just thought it was interesting, right? I wish I had thought of utility for it, because then I could have made a nice video about it and made $1 billion. Because that's, I assume that, what's his name? Silent Whisperer. I'm sure that he made $1 billion off of that invention. But I have to, I'm launching Bedrock, but basically when you shoot a piercing arrow, if it kills the mob in 1 hit, and I'm pretty sure this is actually what it's based off of. I do believe if it kills the mob in 1 hit, it doesn't get consumed. Even if it's not a piercing arrow. Sorry, just if you shoot a arrow and it kills the mob in 1 hit, it doesn't get consumed. I've not been playing well. Dang. That's rough. Just sleep, bro, or something. Like, it's not that serious. Go to sleep. Did I delete all of my resource packs and such that are on? Because I don't want this world. Crafty! Oh my gosh, guys, it's crafty. What world do I load in to show this? I guess this world is fine. I can't sleep. It is not that serious. Yeah, to Alterock it is. To Alterock, this is the worst thing in the history of mankind. Alterock can't play good. All right, so I believe how it works. Okay, if I get a bow, right, and I get a harming arrow, and I get a villager. If I drop this villager from like here, right? I should one-shot him with this. And you see how the arrow is still alive? So I'm pretty sure that the way that this works on Bedrock, the way that the arrow farm works, is it's working based off the fact that that arrow is still alive after that happens. So I'm pretty sure if I just dropped a villager in here and I shoot him, that arrow isn't consumed, or that arrow was consumed, but the second one isn't. So if I drop an arrow in here, right? Okay, that's making it back to the top. And then, if I have like, let me build up this, and I have, and we have a little tube, right? We have our little tube, and I have a trapdoor right here, and I have a big drop. Why do bubble columns look like that? Have they not always looked like that on Bedrock? I've noticed they look kind of weird. Or they look kind of different. I guess it's not weird, but they look different. Alright, so if I drop this guy in, he's gonna take a bunch of damage. And then if I drop him in here, he dies and the arrow's still there. So I'm gonna drop them from a bit higher just to make sure they get one-shotted. But if I drop like 100 villagers in here, right? They're all gonna be low on health. And then I should be able to drop them in here. And they all get killed, and that arrow is still there. That's why it works that way. It's not based off of the arrow moving. The arrow moving makes it not despawn. That's what the arrow moving does. But it's not based off of what you said before about the arrow moving. No, on Bedrock it looked a lot similar to Java. Why are they doing this? Bedrock looks so bad. Bedrock has vibrant visuals though. So, and vibrant visuals is peak. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how to make the Trident Killer work, to be honest with you guys, chat. I'm wondering, maybe it needs to be moving up and down. That's probably my guess. If I were a betting man, it would be that you have to have the Trident Killer moving up and down. There we go. Yeah, there we go. It's actually strange and wild to me that Trident Killers didn't work on Java, because it makes full and complete sense that this guy would take damage. The Trident is repeatedly hitting him. Why would he not take damage, you know? So I hope they keep this in the game, because Trident Killers are awesome and they should be in the game. It is a little disappointing because it means that my villager farm, although this is a good video idea, but it means that my villager farm using the piercing arrow has immediately been outdated, and now I could update it and just have a Trident that kills them, and it would be so much easier. Didn't Java always have Trident Killers? No. As of this update, they have Trident Killers. If they leave it in, then I'm gonna make a video about it. I'm glad they have it though. I hope they do leave it in. It might be a bug, I'm not sure, but Trident Killers make sense. It's like, if you repeatedly get hit by the same Trident, you would take damage. Why wouldn't you, you know? That was like Bedrock's one positive. Dude, you know what? I bet Bedrock players are gonna be like, no, you can't take that from us. Even though like, it's not, we're just like having it in addition. They're not like losing it. But there are gonna be Bedrock players that are pissed off that Java now has something good that Bedrock has. Oh, I just got such a good crack of my neck, bro. That was beautiful. I can't sprint. Java Tridents would stop doing damage after hitting the floor of one entity. I am aware. That is how they work. Tragically. Thankfully, now they don't do that. It'll be fun to see people in Trident, in spear lunge chases, because somebody is gonna mess up once and then the other person's gonna catch up to them. And it'll be like two people chasing each other around with the spear. It just seems like it's gonna be entertaining to watch. I really like, there are a lot of things that I hope they leave in. I hope that they leave in Trident attribute swapping, because it's just fun. The ability to dash a lot more often is super fun. Are you wearing merch right now? This is not my own merch. I actually am wearing the merch underneath this shirt, but I can't show you guys that just yet. It's also not the final design. The design that I'm wearing is a front design only, and the front design is going to go on the back, and then there's going to be a separate front design, and it's cool. No man, just leak it. I can't. That's all you guys get. That's all you guys get. OMG, OMG, OMG. Leak or I leak address. Peak merch. You guys saw like the top pink of it. It's gonna be so sick though, trust. Hopefully you guys like it as much as I do. I think it's really, really nice looking merch. I'm gonna mog all the other YouTubers doing merch with my merch, featuring the one and only Chula. Getting my card right now. Good. As you should. Honestly, you should be willing to go into debt for the Dash Pump merch. Alright, chat. I do have to go, though. Sorry for 10 minutes. I'm scamming you guys out of 10 minutes of stream. But Pesto is waiting for me to go pick her up. So I'm gonna end the stream. Thank you guys for hanging out. This was a fun stream, and our Copper Golem did some item sorting, so now I should be on the map for the thing, and we learned some stuff about the spear, so there should be a short coming out about that pretty soon. Probably not tomorrow, but the day after. Unless Cam Man makes a spear about it before I do, in which case I probably won't make a short on that, but hopefully he doesn't. What's up, James? Let's get one good attribute swap lunge first before we go. Wait, no, I suck. I got stuck on this. Oh, gosh dang. 1, 2, no. 1. I don't have a smooth enough ground. Oh, my spear's about to break. Well. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Man, I suck. It's hard. Alright, anyways. Thanks for hanging out, chat. Cameron watching stream right now. He's about to pull an all-nighter getting this out. No! It'd be really funny if that was true. I wouldn't be like entirely shocked if he not if he was watching my stream, but I wouldn't be 100% shocked if he ever had somebody from my stream come and give him my video idea. But I don't know. Alright, anyways, chat. See you guys. Have a good night, everyone. Bye, guys. Peace out. Goodbye, everyone.